Welcome. I'm Sonja. This series grew out of questions that have been coming up again and again in my wisdom card circle, especially the questions about disconnecting from people who feel toxic, including family. In this video, I want to speak about a situation that is often very confusing and often deeply painful. Severe values conflict combined with coercion. This is not about ordinary differences of opinion, and it's not about disagreement or generational tension. It's about situations where a person's core values, identity, or life choices are repeatedly pressured, controlled, or overridden. Before we go any further, I want to say this clearly. If you have been pressured to think, believe, live, or choose in ways that violate your inner truth, your distress makes sense. And nothing in this video is about asking you to rise above the coercion or to stay where your inner authority is being eroded. Severe values conflict becomes harmful when the difference is no longer allowed. And this can look like pressure to adopt beliefs that don't align with your conscience, threats of rejection or withdrawal of love if you don't comply, shaming or moral superiority used to control your choices, or manipulation disguised as concern or tradition. And I'm all about tradition, but there needs to be a little bit of an openness. When you are being told, or you're broken, or you're disloyal for being yourself. Over time, this creates a deep inner split between belonging and being true to yourself. And this is a difficult concept to bring together. And I will do a complete video on this in some future, but for today, I'm going to leave it at this, where we have this inner split is, yes, I want to belong to the system, but I also need to be true to myself. From a systemic perspective, values differences alone do not require distance. Families can hold difference when there is respect. What breaks the system is the coercion, when one person's values are enforced at the cost of another person's autonomy. When coercion is present, the relationship no longer supports life. It demands submission instead. And the wisdom card I've chosen from my Wisdom of the Family Soul card deck is respect. This is the card that holds at the center of this conversation. Respect systemically means allowing the other person to stand in their own place, with their own conscience, their own beliefs, and their own life. When respect is present, differences can coexist. When respect is absent and coercion takes place, distance may be the only way to preserve inner integrity. So I want to just spend a few minutes addressing the guilt, the shame, and the loyalty conflicts that come with this. People in this situation often feel torn. They ask, am I betraying my family? Am I selfish? Why can't I just tolerate this? From a systemic perspective, remaining in a coercive dynamic is not loyalty. Loyalty that requires self-betrayal is not sustainable. Distance in this case is not rejection of the family. It is protection of the self so that life can continue with integrity. In cases of severe values conflict, combined with coercion, estrangement is not about winning an argument. It's about restoring inner authority. A clean inner movement may sound like this. I respect that these are your values, and I respect that these are mine. I step back because there is no room for both here. This is not anger. It is clarity, and clarity restores dignity, even if it creates distance. Yeah. So when is estrangement a good or justified choice? When difference is no longer allowed. When coercion replaces respect. And when staying would mean abandoning your inner truth. From a systemic perspective, distance can be an act of self-respect for yourself and for the life that wants to unfold through you. Respect includes the right to stand where you truly are. So take what resonates, leave the rest, and trust the wisdom of your own timing. As I've said, this is the start of a new series. So if you want to continue on this journey and want to learn more about this specific topic, click on the subscribe, like, click on the bell so that you don't miss out on any of the future conversations that I am going to put forward in this series. I look forward to seeing you again. Be safe until then.